Now we can now move to the Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens have the youngest team in a long time since when I've been monitoring that team. There's a lot of youth against experience because they'll be playing a very, very, very solid Tampa Bay team. And now if you look at their identity, the Montreal Canadiens, they are more like they are surging as a young core. You understand? They are playing together very well. We have Suzuki, Caulfield, Slavkovsky, all those guys are playing very well. And that line is one of the best that we have in NHL. They've brought a lot of joy to Montreal, and that's why they're a good team to watch. But I feel that they are very prone to injuries. If you look at the top line production and the team depth that they have, injuries on the defense can really make the team shake a little bit. Slavkovsky is playing well. He had a breakout season and he was able to get some confidence going into the Olympics as well. Then the strong late season goaltending performance from Dobes has also helped them. Those are some of the strengths I feel they are taking into these playoffs, and they should be able to challenge a lot. Some of the concerns I have for the Montreal Canadiens is they are missing Noah Dobson, a very good player. Their goalkeeper is more of a rookie to me versus Vasilevsky. It's going to be a tough matchup. Tampa Bay that they are facing, the physicality of that team and the playoff pedigree is different. This is a team that has won it twice within the last 10 years. So it means that these teams that are finishing with what I call preposterous 69.9% goal for percentage is going to be tough to go against them. But the bottom six for Montreal don't kind of match the quality of Tampa Bay zone. It's not anywhere close, especially when you look at Montreal, who is they are beginning to. Montreal has always had much older players until recently. Recently, that they're having younger guys. In fact, look at their best player last season. He's 22 years old, Slavkovsky. Very, very young guys. So they still need a lot of what I would call one or two visits, to the postseason for them to be able to get that grit and challenge ahead of the Stanley Cup. But one thing I liked so much was Slavkovsky showing up against Agel, in a fight that happened in that match. It shows that these guys are saying, man, we are not young. Even though I'm 22 years old, you can't take advantage of me. This is the puck and we're on the ice. And the ball is going to be in between the lines. Forget about the fact that you are much older or you're more experienced or whatsoever. They are playing the game the right way. And I like what I'm seeing. So Montreal is most likely going to be able to challenge a bit, but Tampa Bay's depth is too much for them. So I see them, I see them probably getting to a game 7, and most likely when they get to a game 7, it now, depends on who shows up on the game 7, because these two teams will go back and forth, and Montreal Canadiens are a very good team this season. Now the Edmonton Oilers, that's my team. That's Canada's best hope of getting to a final and winning a Stanley Cup. They are battle tested. I've said it before. Getting to the finals back-to-back means that you're a very good team. Their final appearance for the last 2 years was against the same team. Now that team is no more there. They didn't even qualify for the postseason. So it's a good runway for them. But unfortunately, other teams have improved. For them to be able to get out of this, they need to go through a Colorado Avalanche. And that team, except somebody helps them beat that team is playing some of the best hockey that you can think of. Now we have McDavid, who has really improved, playing so well. We've had an improved defensive team. The structure is very defensive. Ekholm, we have Murphy, Ekholm, Daniel Nurse. All those guys are healthy. They're not injured. So we should be able to have a much structured defense. We also have a backup center now called Dickinson, who also played well yesterday in the match that I watched, and they were able to go up 1-0. And they also have deep playoff experience. Draisaitl is back. Draisaitl, in my own opinion, is the second best power play scorer in the league right now.